rocket fuel.
Tell me what you want, what you need. Tell me what you wanna give. How much blood would you bleed?
All right, Coach, thank you very much. It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Let's go now, let's go now, let's go now. 90, Wolf. You must. Let's go.
The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd and 12.
At the 20-yard line.
Ready, ready. 50. Clear. I got him. Watch the safety. Blue dog's working. Blue dog's working. Charlie. 7.
From the gun, Love. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
Out routes are always timing routes. And if the timing's off just a little bit, it can really throw off a play. It looked like he led him a little too much there.
Yeah, there was a fraction of a second because he caught it, just couldn't stay in bounds. Three and out, a real danger here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12. They're going to try the jet sweep on 3rd and long. And he will be marked down short of the first as they get to him at the 29. He's able to chew up 8 yards on the carry there, but still 4th down upcoming. On now to kick it away is the punter, Matt Weil. Tyreek Hill back deep for Kansas City. And this one will be touchdown inside the 40-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Gotta do better.
They'll run for the first time with Johnson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
On 2nd and 11 now. Mahomes. Now he steps away. He's going to take off with it. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And going deep for Hill. That's caught inside the 20. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his 5th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
The Steelers able to pick up 18 yards there.
Here we go. Set. 30 pace. Let's go. Check, check. Lucky. 22 jet bomber. 22 jet bomber. Ready.
On first down, Love. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Trey Flowers, the former Arkansas Razorback, in there to get him. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
80 weapon. 80 weapon. 58. Right over there. Ready.
Looking to throw. Love. And he's going to go down again. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
Back to throw. Love. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
Are you seeing what I'm seeing? That's 3 sacks now, and this team came into the game in the bottom 5 in the league in sacks.
Yeah,
What's going on?
It's not been their bread and butter. I don't know. Is a blind squirrel finding a nut, or is this something they can build on?
Well, they found some momentum. They found a crack in that offensive line, and they're putting it to good use.
31 yards on the punt there. And the Chiefs will have excellent field position here as they take over.
Yellow. 180. 54. Come this way. Here we go. Hey, Fenty. Right there.
Mahomes now on first down. Flushed out right. That's to his running back, Kerryon Johnson. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Now, that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, on maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on first down. They're ahead of the chains now.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Here's Mahomes to throw. They complete it to Hill. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. It's the first time that they've looked his way tonight, and he comes up with a first down on the play. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, a run for Johnson. And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Dancing to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first. They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. To Johnson again. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
You must be getting tired of seeing me.
Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. Now the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points get that 0 off the board. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line.
That's trash. That's trash. Hey, look. Topper. Topper. Leo. Nice 7. Let's go. Ready, go.
To throw again. Love. He's going to rifle one deep left side. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line.
Partner, when you're playing cover 2, this is like a tag team for the safeties. Each of them gets a half-field responsibility. Their job, stay as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, read the football, and go make a play. In this case, the free safety made the best play, an interception.
First down for the Chiefs. Solid chunk of yardage, 17 on the play. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. That one complete to Hill. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. That one goes for 30 yards.
It's not a surprise when you read scouting reports and watch tape because you know he's a heck of a player. But he is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Kerryon Johnson, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead.
Offensive line coaches always tell their guys, if we score touchdowns, that means we get to the end zone first. That's exactly what those blockers did, clearing the way for their back.
Zerline good with a PAT, and it's now 21-0. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
On the ready.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Ready up. Go 58 to the mic. And keep it up. Keep it up. Out. H3, 218. Chopper, chopper. Set, go.
Off the play fake. Love. And a quick throw here. That's complete. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Come on, set. 60 outlaw. I'm here all day. I'm here all day. Go.
A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. Got what he needed for the first down with a gain of 2.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first.
Down. 60 orange. 58 right there. Quit talking about it and bring it. Let's go.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Mixon. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. A loss of 2 there. Second down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage.
Red. 10 Tucson. Check, check. Hey, Grace don't travel. Grace don't travel. Here I come. Box trot. Check safety. Check safety.
To throw on second down. Love. He's going to look deep for more. And that's caught inside the 30. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 43 yards. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Go full strength. Check general. Max.
Looking to throw on second down. Love. Quick slant. Caught by Moore. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. This quarterback now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Love gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Kareem Hunt, his 4th touchdown on the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Rosas good with the extra point, and they'll cut the lead to 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Chiefs' offense about set to begin this drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him, because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
He got 29 yards that time. Mahomes will bring him up 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 6 for 6 here to start the ball game. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. From the 44, Mahomes. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 33. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Let him know.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. It's Hill, complete. A gain of 6 there on 1st. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this 1st half.
Good track.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Mahomes steps away to his left. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 16. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. And he's got it. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. A chance to really cap off a big 1st half here as they come up on 1st and goal. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this 1st half. A chance to really cap off a big 1st half here as they come up on 1st and goal. From the gun, it's Mahomes. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Throwing now is Mahomes. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. The intended target, T.J. Hawkinson, but now it's 3rd and goal. The line of scrimmage is the 3 as they look to cash in on 3rd and goal.
They're not ready for this. They still playing soccer. Y'all playing.
Now it's Mahomes again. Eluding the pressure right toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit from the right hash, and this one just a chipping. And Zerline's kick is good. And that will do it for this 1st half. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the 2nd half. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They built a good 1st half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the 2nd half. Nice 1st half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the 2nd half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. On 2nd and 9, Mahomes completes it to Hardman. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. That goes for a Chiefs 1st down, 14 yards.
And the 1st down, Chiefs.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a 10th carry for Johnson. And he'll get 2, maybe 3, up near the 37.
3rd quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
On 2nd and 7, Mahomes dumping it off for Johnson. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. They had 3 yards on 1st down, just 1 yard there. from the gun on third down. Mahomes. He is going to find Hill here. Hill's hit, and he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. And maybe that one caused by the weather. Of course, the rain coming down. Charles, can you maybe, when you're carrying that football, grip it too tight in the rain?
I think that you can, and it's such a delicate balance, too, because when you grip it so tight, sometimes it'll slip out from your body. You squeeze it too hard, and it'll pop out on its own. I've actually had running backs talk to me about that, and when they've tried too hard, even in perfect conditions, the ball gets away from them. They've got to find that good balance, carrying it firmly, yet at the same time under control.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Pilot 64, weak.
Second and 5. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Matchbox, right. Kill. Bravo. Watch hard. Watch the twist. Blue dot corkers. Ready, go.
Operating from the gun, Love. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth.
Mike Spoke. Exit. 44 is the mic. 44 is the mic. Good. Watch the twist.
And that'll set them back 5. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down. On fourth down, Love trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
Okay, partner, no surprise to you. I'm going to look at this from the defensive perspective. In the rain, you have to be more cautious trying to cover passing routes. Why? The offense knows where they're going with the football. The receiver knows the route he's going to run. You have to make sure you keep your footing underneath you.
A bit of an opening there on the first down run as they get this forward for about 6 yards. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4.
Weapon. Kill, turn it up. Check, crouch. 57 colors. 43. Delta.
On 2nd down and 4, Mahomes gets this one to Hill. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
Go. 15.
They stay on the ground on first for Johnson. Showed off the toughness, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. On 2nd down, Johnson. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Kerryon Johnson with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Juan Thornhill. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Now a pass that's taken in by Hill. A gain of 6 there on first.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the Steelers' 28 yards.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now Mahomes. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. But they needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
They'll try to get the run game going. This is Mixon. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. Tackle made there by Frank Clark.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
To throw on 2nd down. Love. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, Love. And he's got his target. That's Moore. And he's taken down, but able to get this up to the 20-yard line. Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a 1st down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant. Let up.
Off play action. Love. He's going to float this one deep right side. That's caught inside the 20. And he will finally be taken down. But how about that play? It's a big one on the final act of the third quarter. Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. So from their own 20 all the way to the red zone now. A chance to capitalize on 1st and 10.
SOS. Scene 6. 58 to Mike. 58 to Mike.
Back to throw. Love. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers are able to cut into that deficit. Rosas now to add the PAT. It's up and good, and that'll make our score 31-14 now. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Certainly no reason to panic. They've got the 3-score lead, but the turnover last time, the interception that led to a touchdown, you'd have to think they might not be dialing that up again.
Yeah, probably not. They're still in fantastic shape, though, so I would imagine before he tried it out here for this series, head coach probably just leaned over to him and was like, listen, we're wearing these color shirts. Throw it to those guys, not the others. Try to make a joke out of it and just let him go out there with a little bit more confidence.
Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Mahomes. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first. Mahomes now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10.
Tighten up. Attack.
The busy night continues for Johnson. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
Check. Watch 54. I'm here all day.
At the 40-yard line.
Hey, 43.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Mahomes. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 41-yard line. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41.
Let's go, defense. Here we go.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Open man, he's got him, the tight end, Hockenson. Now it appears we've got a Chief moving pretty gingerly down there. We'll check on his status when we get back. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Mahomes now to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down. You ready for a Captain Obvious comment?
Let's go. Go with it, please.
He had the 5 picks last week. He's got to be much more pleased. Just the 1 interception. They've got the lead here in the 4th.
And not only is he pleased, his entire team is. Because throwing those 5 interceptions affects everyone. That's extra work for your defense and not enough possessions for your offense. He's flipped that ratio around in this game.
Check. Watch 54.
On 2nd and a couple. Mahomes throwing the out route incomplete. It's Hill. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and tell him to go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes
he'll be hit and taken down at the 21. The lightning rod, J.J. Watt with a sack. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. On 3rd down, Johnson. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 4th down.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let them outside where they can really shred your defense.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
The Steelers take over.
Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Did they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. On second down, it's Hunt, and he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. They call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's third down now. Now on third down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. Third down, and they're going to try the jet sweep. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. They get the first. The decision to run on third and medium winds up being a good one. So from the 36 now, first and 10. On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop. Behind the line.
Tackle back at the 33-yard line.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. Hey, read. Here we go, here we go. Swap. Ready, go.
Looking to throw on second down. Love. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 41-yard line. This quarterback now just 8 of 16 thus far, 50%, but it's first and 10. Operating from the gun, Love. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 33, and they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Yes, get out.
And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 64 yards. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead.
I've got to laugh here, and I really don't want to because the old school in me is not happy about this score this late, not necessary. But this is Madden, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is how it works.
Rub it in. Have a day.
I mean, what does it matter? These guys who are playing in this game, there are no feelings
Exactly.
there.
They don't have to face the guy. Well, they might if they're in the same room going head-to-head. But
that's
the virtual guys on the screen don't have to face each other after this one.
In that case, run it up.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want?"
And now here is another interception. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu, and his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
I can't believe they even let you play.
15.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Flush to his right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Mahomes going to throw it here. Escaping the pressure right. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Evans. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Intercepted. The Steelers take over 1st and 10.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's going to go down as time has now run out on this game. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Chiefs, they climb back to 500 now at 3 up and 3 down. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Steelers, they can't quite seem to turn things around as they fall into 2-4 now on the year. And they'll try to turn things around next week as they have a matchup in Cincinnati against the Bengals. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.